Hello, everybody. We are. Oh, yeah, I got it. While I was trying to get some sleep, my streaming PC actually crashed, so it restarted. So now we're here. My graphics card my capture card isn't working, so I gotta yank it out, put it back in, and we'll get actually going. Since we're not doing like since we're not doing this grinding non-stop, we are going, since we're doing like boss fights and stuff like that, it's not like too much noise, I don't think, so we'll have the game noise actually on. But I also have to restart my audio engine on the game. Restart the audio engine, not on the game, but on my gaming PC, so you can actually hear sounds. Although right now there isn't any sounds going on. I also gotta remember to add SariBot to as a bot, so its message gets hidden. Right. We got to... You guys just double check on her to make sure that I picked up all the extra XP. The tag XP. She's actually 50% of the way through. She's 50% of the way through 62. So we made some really good progress. Alright. Just double check. Then we're gonna get on her. So let's grab a... We are going to grab a map. I believe it's a Kaplan. Yeah. Let's grab one of these maps. I'm gonna go to Valencia. And then from there we're gonna go to Duvenkroon. Horse. Horse. What is the horse at anyway? 16? It could get up to 17 if I want. It'd be interesting, you could sell paint. We're gonna have to go to Dubin Croon so we can tag up to my I think everything's good. Okay. Auto move to all. Sure, we'll put the extra paint. No. Where do I have the paint at? Dalbiol. Okay, we'll put in Dalbiol. And I could do 4 of the honey-coated meat. We're gonna need. We'll see how much I need. Oh, yeah. We'll just go to Duvenkroon first and tag up. I don't know who that person is. I keep on seeing the question mark, which is a person. Hey, Tushamara, how you doing? We're getting set up so we can do, I'm going to do, my black shrines. Although I'm not planning to do anything like serious. We're just going to do like Calamity 5. I don't feel comfortable going higher. Well, Calamity, I could do Calamity 6, but what do I even need for Calamity 8? I have enough AP, I could do Calamity 8. I just don't feel confident spending the time actually doing it. I just rather do... But I only got like 2-3 hours to play. Do you play Black Desert? What if you do, what who do you main and where are you at with gear wise and stuff? Right now I'm actually saving up my money. We're gonna see what the Nightbender looks like, but my main goal right now is we're gonna save up and we're gonna buy a Pen Devo neck. I'm gonna replace all these Tet Devos with Pen Devos. And then once I get all Pen Devos, we're gonna change them all into Karazads. Oh yeah, I forgot I got rid of all these. I can't put these away. Yeah, I can't. Anyway. Oh, she's not doing. So that is what we're doing. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna tag up my guardian, because my guardian is like who I feel most comfortable doing black shrines on. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do all the Sonora bosses on my guardian, and then we're gonna swap over to my witch and do Golden Pig King and do Golden Pig King and Oduxini. Yeah, this is the character as you can see, this is where the Calamity 6s are. I just had issues because like she's tough. She'll kill you like super quick, and then she bugs out when you do that. But I haven't done I got to trying to do her, and I have constantly issues where when you die from her, you have to like, it like bugs out and stuff like that, and you have to like relog so you can redo it. And so I kind of just gave up on that. And so I never got to doing these. Anyway. Yeah, she has all the... Because he doesn't actually have any gear besides, Alright. Let's get back on my witch. My witch is the one who actually has the gear. Alright. But I do need to grab... Wait. Why do I have... Why are these all there? I also gotta convert these. That's a 600 more Caphras. How much? 500 magical light stones. Thousand copper ingots. Where am I at with copper ingots? Oh, I got that. Yeah. 1,000 copper ingots. What else was it? 1,000 copper ingots. 1,000 black crystals. 1,000 Dacia light. 500 of these. 300 of these. 300 shards. 500 of those. 1,000. And then we just need the black crystals. Because I definitely got 1,000 of those. Magical light stones, yeah. What am I missing? This is copper ingots, right? That's copper ingots. Oh, manufacturer. It's a manufacturer. Black crystal. Oh, wait. Black crystals. Blue crystals, that's violet crystals. These are black crystals. Here we go. And you get black crystals by heating. Alright. First, let's tag. And then we go... What I meant to do... Pull out 100 of these. I don't think I need 100, but... We gotta repair this. Or recharge it. Repair my gear. So you can't tag it until you repair it. Damn, 45. How does it determine how much? Man, current money differs based on the market price of the main. Okay. This is the kind of thing that kind of makes it sucky. To tap back and forth like that. No, I suggest them using. Yeah, well, the whole entire thing was I was tagging. I was setting it up so I could tag, so I can get my gear on my guardian, so then I can do the black shrines. Yeah, that's why I had my I tagged to my shy to help level her during it. It's just... That's really what I was doing. I was doing stuff on my shy because I wanted to level her, but I like doing the boss content more on my guardian than my witch. Which is what we're gonna do right now. We're just gonna do the easy Calamity 5s. I miss... I have like I had like 450. Now I got 400. Yeah, tagging right now for me is seems that because it's based off how good your gear is. So for me right now with my gear, it's It's 45 per tag, and I can only do so many tags. You don't... It's not like a really... Like, I get some Marnie... I get a little bit of Marnie fuel from guild bosses, but it's like... I need a more consistent way to get the Marnie fuel. Yeah. That is the problem. Ow. There we go. First one down. All right. Next one. Okay, I did make sure I did the right calamity. Yeah, I did. It's just they are very sketchy. Like some of them is like if you screw up, it's just like instant death. Like C6 was not. I did C6 up until Song Keshi, and then Song Keshi would just keep on killing me, and then this thing would bug out. So this is just like. Maybe when I have my week off at the end of March, I'll actually try and do higher calamities. Like put some effort into actually doing the higher calamities. But it's the weekend. I don't have that much time. I gotta finish these, and I need to finish these, and I need to do Pit of the Undying, and I want to possibly do the Academy weeklies. If I can get all those done, that'll be pretty cool. We're gonna try and slam this. But yeah, C6 is like, it's up in the air if I can get it done or not. Especially this guy. This guy, like, he can... There was many times when I was doing C6 where he would just, like, instantly kill me. Because, like, a lot of his, attacks on the ground are sometimes really hard to see. It could be. It could. I'm gonna pull this guy over here. Come on. I don't want him to be standing in the middle over there. There he is. Okay. Already another guy? Oh, God. Oh, great. He's here. Where is he? There he is. I just don't want him to... Because when he dies, he drops goo on the ground that can kill you. See, that's it right there. You can see that black puddle on the ground. I know definitely in Calamity 6, that puddle, just, like, you sit on it, you sit it for any amount of time, and you're just dead. So that's why I'm trying to be careful where I kill these guys. I think that's him, right? No. Oh, there he is. Alright. Alright, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I know that those buffs stick. Those buffs stick, but it means you have to, every time you die, you have to leave, rebuff yourself, and then re-enter. Alright. So we just got we just got the Apex Chingui to kill. Yeah, it was like, I got her done, I got Bamboo Legion done, Calamity 6. It was just Sonkishi, because she kept on bugging, she kept on killing me, and when she killed me, it would bug out, and I would have to log out, log back in. And then I never got around to doing the mountain, I think that's what it's called. The Earth Aura. I never got around to doing the Earth Aura bosses at Calamity 6. Yeah, use Immortals. Alright, now these things should be spawning. There we go. Ow. Something got me in the back real good. And it suddenly went down to... Suddenly went down to 600 health. He must have done like a crit back hit on me. What in the world? I haven't had trouble like this in a while. I don't know what's going on here. I never had this trouble before. I have everything equipped, right? I can't even see what my equipment is. Never had this trouble before. Well, not recently. Like, I had some trouble before on Calamity 6. But Calamity 5 usually is, like, no problem. Easy mode, usually. There. All right. No, I haven't tried any party black shrines yet. I have to see if any guildies do it at some point. Probably be some day when I have it off, like either Monday night, Tuesday night, or Thursday night. I mean, I could do it Tuesday night when it's like after I do guild bosses. I saw some guildies last, I don't know, a week or two ago. They're trying to do guild the party bosses, but I just didn't really feel comfortable doing it with my AP being only like 345. Where is he? He's all the way over there. Why is he all the way over there? There we go. Alright, so I'm done on my Guardian. So now we're going to switch over to my Witch and do Golden Pig King and the Bird. Alright. And then after that we'll do after that we will do Pay the Undying on my Guardian, and then we'll do the then we'll go do the Academy weeklies. It's a lot of catch-up kind of stuff we're doing today. I mean, I'm gonna get back to grinding on Monday. We got down to 3,000. Gotta wait. Man, he's just... Nice. I need to finish actually getting the red hairs done. If I can get the red hairs to Shift E U. If I can get my red hairs to level 30. I might do it at work tonight or whatnot. We'll try and get my boating stuff and everything done early. And then we'll work on try and get the boating stuff and life skill dailies done as soon as possible, and then work on maybe horse training. Lights? Business something. Horse or flower set. There we go. I haven't got... What was it? I don't think I got... I haven't... Well, I have two... What is it called? I have two... Right now, my training stuff is just 2 Mount XP artifacts with training XP in them. Gallop 2 times. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to... I just need an ear... I need more iridescence. I used my 1 iridescent I got to make the processing one. Which I have this one, which gives processing plus 20%, XP 10%, processing. So it pretty much gives me 100% processing success rate. But I was kind of debating what one should be my next one. Cause the cooking one, not the cooking one, it would be the sailing one. Get one for sailing. There's the sailing one. Which one is the light stones at? This one right here. But the sailing one, let's see, go. You have this one right here. It gives you Mermaid Wish. Mermaid Wish makes it so you don't come across the spigots. No, I haven't seen myself fail in a while, but it's the Mermaid Wish makes it so that you don't come across the spigots and the ghost ships that cause the fog as often. So, let me look up bartering. Bartering. So pretty much you got 14% XP, 20 or 25%. So this would be less than this, but it also gives me sailing XP, sailing mastery. Do I have blue? Oh, she's over here. That's track. That's hunting mastery. That's this one. Harvest, patience, fight. Oh, I have 3 blues. Huh. Alright, well that's what it's supposed to do. Mermaid's Wish is supposed to do that. I don't know. If it doesn't do that much, I might just equip the bartering XP one. Honestly, it would be kind of like I would make two sets. One for sailing XP and one for bartering XP. $515? Yeah, that sounds... We'll see. We'll see how that goes. How's the Debos going? Ooh, Debos are back up in price. See if they sell or not. Yeah, I've been sitting on my debos just waiting for that moment. Cause I was kind of sketchy if it would ever get back up to that price, because there's a lot of people who are selling them for like super low. But these, I'm waiting until this gets back over 10 billion. What about my pre-owned belt? I'm at base price, but there's still 6 people selling below me. I'm here at base price. I have all these reforged stones, but they don't sell. They're like, look at that. They're all at min price. There's so many at min price. Except for this one. Oh. Oh, no wonder. Jeez. Even then, I mean, still, it's money. The price is just so awful. Because they're getting so many of them now. And there's nothing else you can use them for. They need something else you can use them for. Alright. Okay, last Black Shrine. I did a really annoying thing that happened earlier. I had a spigot that was right on top of a bartering spot. So I had to sit in the spigot to barter real quick, and then book it. I had to like get out of there as soon as I could after I... Ow? What just hit me? There we go. Alright, I think I destroyed that one? Yeah, I think I did. That's the one I got. Okay, the next guy's up. Where is he? There we go. Done. All right. So back onto my Guardian, and we're gonna. Pit of Undying time. I actually think I have enough materials right now. Oh, well, we'll have to make this fast. How long is it gonna take her to? 20 minutes? Oh boy. Yeah, we're actually gonna get on my. We're gonna get my Nova and move her, because it's gonna probably take that whole entire time to take it. To get rider horse all the way there. I did clean up my inventory. Where's my horse at? It's all the way at the bottom. There we go. All right. We got a few more. I mean, like, when the daily reset happens, I'll have enough that I can empty out all these premium shop. Although I'm kind of just debating, like, nothing is, like, immediate. I feel like I immediately need. But I could just keep on saving. And then, like, when I get enough to clear... When I get enough to clean the whole entire shop out, then I'll just clean the whole entire shop out. That's a 10,200 for that. And then that's a 13,600. 13,600. 15,800. 17,800. So get up to 18,000. I have this, which that gives me that discount. This 30% discount coupon. Which I said, I'm trying to figure out, like, I'm supposed to be getting some money soon. So if I get that money, then I'm gonna buy the one of the pearl boxes, use that 30% coupon, and then get the Carrick skin for my advanced Carrick. So it gives me a little bit more speed and weight. Weight is big. The whole other thing, I was gonna make my second Dekia lantern, and I realized it was black crystals, not black stone. There you go. Man, is it taking a bit for Yuturi to spawn? Here we go. Oh, see that's the thing. He just turns around and goes yoink. Also, at midnight over here, I was at the midnight Nuver was actually the special Nuver that spawned. But you know what they've done? They actually have increased the normal Nuver spawn so much that the Bloodstorm Nuver is not that really impressive. I mean, I did get, I think it was a duo or try. Leighton necklace. Oh, great, I died again. How did I die this time? That's one of the things, it's like, you just can't see. Yuturi is so small, it's hard to see. They need to make Yuturi bigger. Alright. Well, we got 200 million there. I'm not gonna knock 200 million. Alright, time to get on my Sarah. Or as some of my friends call it, Savior. I honestly like that. Someone spawned a cake here. Why am I keep on getting pushed back? No. Alright, back onto my Guardian, and we're gonna get back to doing... Alright. Let's go. Alright, he's dead. Alright. Great. It's a tic-tac-toe time. No, well, more like... That's floating. Floating. Nope. Where's my knockback at? Ow. Alright. What are you gonna hit me with this time? Please be like knock. Like floating. Hit me with floating or something. That's knocked down. There we go. Alright. What's this? Alright. Dizzy. Is that like stun? Nope. No one is this one. Eh, that didn't give any. Alright, let's see what. Come on, give me something good. Something I can actually. I know. Alright. What? That was knocked down. Alright. Come on, give me something. Okay. Isn't that knockdown? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That tic-tac-toe thing is kind of annoying, because I don't... Ugh. Let's see what happens. Oh, what? Come on, get... How long? How... Ow, God, these stuns. Oh, my God, ow. There we go. Alright, it's this one. Great. Alright. So now we should be up to 1,000 of these. Yeah, we're up to 1,000 of these. I could buy a whole bunch of crow coin bundles if I wanted to. Or I could buy 1,000 crons. Alright. Let's go check out the academy. Pretty sure I clicked it. Click. I might. $22. Has 1 skill it needs to learn. Has 4 skills it can learn. Only one of them is what's needed for. Alright. To the Olvi Academy. We do have to go to Cliff. Cliff has one of the quests. The Buccaneer Brawl. And then we pick up the rest from here. What are they? Fairy Powder and returning books. Alright. Well, that kind of works out. Go to Calpheon to drop off a book, then find the book and return that book to Grana, and then we'll come back and kill the... Then we'll go back and turn in, what's it called? And we'll kill the... Come back and kill the pirates. Where are they telling me to go? It wants me to go all the way to... There's the wrong return to the... Oh. It says Great Library of Calpheon, but I'm actually supposed to go to the Great Library of Grana. Well, that's a typo.
Okay.
There. Alright. Alright, well. Well, we're halfway done. Oh, nice. Oh, I got cake spawned. Right, 700 dead. Oh, the cake over there. I actually got one. I got one of my rings, my pre-owned rings, to pry. So now I just gotta get one earring and one ring, and I have all my pre-owned to pry. Unfortunately, that's where it stops, because after that you start having to use prawns. And either I use crons, or I'm gonna have to probably use a bunch of concentrated magical black gems and memory fragments. Alright, we're almost done. Come, turn in the quest. Boss, to me. While we do that, I'm gonna go take a restroom. Go. So it's like, is that enough? We're at 200. Yeah, that's enough for that. We can buy all those. And then we can buy all these. So we got the rebellious spirit crystals. And then the embers. That's 400, 460, 510. And then we can just start cashing in on cron stones. Oh, you know what? I forgot to gotta turn on travel separately. Got my shy. Got my shy, put on the gathering clothes. We'll go gather some herbs. Alright. Time to equip these again. Gathering clothes. Well, it was nice while that event was going. But yeah, it's just too much. I believe it's up here. It is a... Okay, it's just a title. I was like, I see something red. I thought there was a bunch of herbs over here, or is it just the weasels that are over here? Let's look at the map. Herbs. Turn off the fishing regions. Where's the wild herb spots at? How is there a way I can do that? Other ancient fossil pile bones, rare plants. Oh, there is a thing about everlasting herbs. I thought there was. I was like, yeah, I know there's over here is a bunch of everlasting herbs. No, let's do that. Put on that, and put on the mount leveling. I think it's also, we put on mount leveling pets. I don't know where this. That's a little too deep for the horse. See. Find a way up. I'm on horse. We can do this. Come on. Come on. Nope, this cliff is too steep. Here we go. Alright. Where am I looking? Should be some everlasting herbs around here. This must be it right here. Yep. Nice. That's a lot of everlasting herbs. Okay. Where are my horses? Is that right there? Yep, they're there. That's silk honey grass. Is that what I'm... What is that quest? It's a farming guru. This one right here. Yeah, silk honey grass. What's this right here? Let's even get some seeds. Nope. Okay, where else? On the other side. Down here. Yeah, there they are. There it is. That's a bush. Okay. On the other side of this. Bush. Up here. Those would be like here. Oh, there it is. And then there's one like over here somewhere. Me just being like, is it around here? Oh, it's right there. Oh, silver azalea. I don't care about silver azalea. Get both of those. There's a one on the other side of this rock cropping here. There it is. Got 96 so far. Oh man, there's one. All the way over here, I think. Over here. There it is. Got that one. And then there's just one last one. Yep. Forming that. Should be over. Right there it is. Let's see. Herbs, silk honeygrass. There's actually a bunch that was around that other spot. Oh, the tier 7 horse right there. I don't know why I see all these. Thicket. Should be like right here. There we go. Holy cow, there's a bunch right here. By Mary Cave. Mary Cave is over here. This is not gonna be an easy way down for my horse. Oh my god, the horse is gonna die. Yep. Let's try to do a small jump. Let's try to do a small jump. And that was anything but a small jump. Where's caution at? Hey Rooney Tooney, thank you for the check-in. How are you doing? We're doing our the weekly academy quest for gathering right now, but we're also hitting another. We're doing another thing. There's a quest that I started. There's a quest I started a while back, but I ended up getting rid of it or forfeiting it, which was I think it's silk honeygrass, high quality silk honeygrass seeds, so I can continue working on all this. And the rewards aren't the best, but honestly, one of the things I should do is do the fishing quests. It does give me 2 brands. We're working on that. I just want to work on doing as many quests as possible. Alright. So we're actually gonna go this way, because supposedly over here, there's a bunch of silk honeygrass over here. That's Fireflake. Fireflake. Here we go. That's not seeds. I need the seeds. So the problem, I did this before and I didn't get any seeds from these. Do not need fire flakes, I just need silk honeygrass seeds. They just refuse to give me them. Oh, we got him. Nice. Nice. Finally. Alright. What I'll do now is I'll head over to Glish. Because, like, over here, there's, like, a bunch of wild herbs, which give you a bunch of different plants. Which I need the wild grass and I need the weeds for making more of the reagents for alchemy. And we'll find farm wild herbs until then. But that's really cool. Got that all done. Here we go. We got a bunch of everlasting herbs, which is great, because we need that for the, whatever. Everlasting herbs go to Trent. We need so many of them, because they're used for, making the mysterious powder, which you use to make the mythical sensors. Make mythical powder, so you can make mythical sensors, so you can get a tier 10 horse. Although I gotta make my male dine. We're actually pretty close to being able to do like three attempts on my Artina soul. Try and get to pen. Get that to pen, then we can get the Artina soul to pen, then we get a sunset, then with the primordial embers, which I'll have enough in 2 weeks, then 2 Thursdays. Here? Yeah. For 2 weeks I'll have enough of the embers of primordial embers to make the primordial flame. And then it's just a thing of getting the 10k Caphras together so I can get my Artina soul to turn it into a sunset Artina soul. Then you turn it into a primordial Artina soul, and it actually keeps its progress, so I don't have to worry about tapping it from base. It just will automatically be pen. Alright, we're done with that. Time to turn this in. That sweet, sweet horse. Yeah, we're almost got this one to 30, and then I can sell it. Because this is the special red hair horses that they came out with, which you can sell for like 1.2 billion when you get up to level 30. What are you using your RNG on? I'm just kind of debating if to like... Yeah, 35... You have to take 35 attempts to get this to pen. Five, 8, 6.6. I don't know why it's... We are going... Yeah, unfortunately, it's pretty much going to be turning this in, and then we'll be calling it at that point, because I do have my 12-hour shifts tonight. My first of my 2 12-hour shifts is tonight, and then I have another one tomorrow. Unfortunately, makes it so I can't really do the Vel that's coming up. Yep. I mean, it's kind of cool because it means I only have 4 shifts a week. I work 8 hours Wednesday, 8 hours Wednesday night, Friday night, and then 12 hours both Saturday and Sunday. So, and the job is pretty chill most of the time. Sometimes you get some jerks, like last night. I had some jerks that showed up. They were threatening to fire me because they caught me napping, but like, I don't think my boss is gonna fire me for napping when there's nothing to do, and I woke up right away when they were there because I'm a very light sleeper. So if I just explained to my boss, like, hey, I had a case of insomnia, I couldn't get that much sleep during the day, so while I was slow, I took a nap until the customer showed up, and when they showed up, I woke up. But the guys were not happy because I was telling them stuff they didn't want to hear, and so they were threatening to get me fired because they caught me napping on the job, and I was just like, whatever. Whatever, go ahead, tell my boss. Question is, do I want to try and get a pink dolphin, or do I want to just fish at Velia Beach? Do I want to fish at Velia Beach, or do I could load up my forest path wagon and just train my horses while I sleep. I tried to do the fishing over at Lake Flounder to try and get a pink dolphin, but I haven't had any luck, and it's not like Velia where it's like you can get other prize fish there. I got a lot of a decent amount of goldfish, but it's like it doesn't sell for that much. Because I can consistently, if I go to sleep at Belia Beach, if I AFK fish at Belia Beach, when I wake up, I can just sell the fish for like for $1 billion, depending on how many silver belt fish I get. If I got 2 or 3 of them, it's like $1 billion I get selling my fish. Where am I going? But I could just get rid of all my red, get all my red hairs. Just work on leveling my red hairs horses, because they're all almost there when it comes to levels. Let's see. Will this actually finish off the Monsham area? Yep. I got Monsham at level 20. I'm gonna work on leveling Shira Ruins then. I think I'm just feeling like leveling we'll level the horses while I go to sleep. I can start this stable. We go to Idanya to Heidel. There we go. Yeah. Moving the horses. But this horse and then those 3 horses I just moved, they'll be with my wagon. And I got a Stone Tail, I got a Fury Celerity, we got one of these. So we'll pop some serious XP gains. Got 448. Oh, you know what? While we wait. Oh shoot. While we wait, pull these out. And then we do that. And this. And then we equip processing. Let me just double check. Black heating. Okay. I gotta make 1,000 black crystals so I can make my second Dekia lantern. I thought for a second it was black stones, but then when I switched over to the manufacturer thing, the black stones weren't listed as usable. So. And then I looked and I noticed it said black crystals, not black stones. Precious metals, green crystals, mud crystals, translucent crystals. They're all done. They're all done. Oh, I haven't finished People of Olvia Academy yet. I gotta talk to Justin, I gotta talk to Clarence. They're all done. They're all done. Oh, I haven't done Outer Adania yet. Alright. I just need 1,000. Yeah, my witch. Oh, you know what? My witch is at. She's at the academy. My dying. We'll make the decky a lantern real quick. Been something I've been sitting on for a bit. Now that I got all the materials, I know for sure I got all the materials. Now, we'll get it made. And then I'll have to look into whether materials for making a Dekia Lantern part level 2. So I got my tier 1 run. Tier 1. Wait, where did... Oh, they're right here. Oh, that's blue ones. Okay. Oh, manufacture that. What is... I wonder if it tells me. Dekia? Tier 2. Oh, just 300 Dekia light? It's easy. Simple alchemy. Okay. I wonder if they made it easier. There we go. There we go. We got a Dekia tier 2 and a Dekia tier 1. Although I'm not good enough to do any tier 2s at the moment. But having it's always nice. I'll put it with all the rest of my extra stuff. Alright. On to my shy. And we'll set up my wagon, pop all the buffs. And we'll call it good. have a... Nope. Alright. There we go. Check in. Harness. Double checking. Yeah, they'll have the outfits on them. And then repair. Oh yeah. We also want to equip that. Pop that, pop that. Which one's the one? It is this one. Alright, and it's the loops. Alright, so thank you everyone for stopping by. I appreciate you all being here. I'll be streaming around 1:30 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, right before Vel. And depending on how I feel, we might do other stuff afterwards. After that,
Goodbye.
we might be doing stuff after, but I don't know. Depends on how I feel, if I'm tired or still tired or not. But until the next time I see ya, stay awesome.
Thank you all for watching K Turner's stream. He will be back tomorrow at 8 AM Pacific, 4 PM UTC. Until then, you all stay awesome.